Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Wrestling. So this will be probably a Monday show, but we're doing it on Friday because we have some news, and wanted to get one off while we had the chance there. Well, I said to get one off. So I wanted to get just a quick 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, whatever, to hit up on the top couple stories, especially with this being Royal Rumble weekend. There's a lot of good stories out there going on about spoilers or who we're hearing for the Rumble, and also Cody Rhodes news. So let's get down to the business at hand, shall we? Oop. Okay, so big deal here, as we know. So last night, if you did watch Dynamite, you will see that there was a debut by a man, a myth, a legend, a very nice, very evil debut. It was Danhausen. He debuts at Beach Break, and he is officially all elite. He got the graphic, the Tony. He got the Tony Elite graphic, as he would say, which is very, very nice, very evil. So he is signed now to AEW. He did write earlier in the day that his foot was healing faster than normal. Obviously, I don't think he will get into a feud immediately, but I do believe that he will be good on a commentary basis for now. He's going to probably do a lot of vignettes and a lot of backstage interview and like a bunch of things that's going to get him over the way he gets over, which is with comic relief. I believe he's going to be a very similar character to a Orange Cassidy. When we first saw Orange Cassidy, you kind of thought he was going to be the goofy sloth guy, slow kicks, ha ha ha, hands in pockets, call it a day. Only to realize that Orange Cassidy is also a tremendous wrestler in the ring, got over crazy good, and as you saw last night, was in the Lights Out match to end the night where Danhausen made his debut. So I think if you guys ever look up Donovan Danhausen, which is before he took the gimmick, he is actually really, really good in the ring. So I think you're going to see a mix of his gimmicky haha matches, your comic matches, which is fine because we need that. Everything doesn't have to be so serious. Okay, we're not all the Joker here. So you're going to get comedic matches, but I think in something like AEW where the wrestling is promoted much more, I think you're going to get a Danhausen who's going to want to do that. He's going to want to wrestle a bit and kind of show off his other part of him, other than just the fact that he is a get-over machine, and he's a money printing machine. He will purchase 100 Danhausen things by the end of the year. I know I will. I'm in the middle of purchasing his coffee. That's right, he has coffee with a mug, and I just purchased a T-shirt where he's in the pocket. It is a Pockethausen T-shirt. So yeah, Danhausen signing with ANW, as he says, which is the root beer company, who are delicious. But good for him, man. I'm glad that he got there. So that was a fightful report that he was officially signed, and obviously we got the graphic that came with it. So he was good and done from there. Next up, we have some Royal Rumble spoilers / not really. According to PW Insider, Ronda Rousey has met with WWE officials. They've actually flown out to her to try to convince her to hit the Rumble. Obviously, this changes everything if she does enter the Rumble, because I believe Ronda does not enter the Rumble to lose a Rumble. Ronda enters it to win it, to give us that Ronda Becky 101 that we really want, or are we going to get the Ronda Charlotte that we don't necessarily need? I would definitely be more into a Ronda Becky match at the end of that, but with the women's, a lot of them have been spoiled. I believe it's only 6 or 7 spots that we don't know as of this point. I could be wrong about that number, but so there could be a few others, but I think that you did not get the Iconics. They both turned down Vince on that, which makes sense. And but I guess since they got Mickey James, they thought maybe they could just start pulling talent from everywhere, and they're just going to want to come back. But sometimes I think what Vince forgets is you really did them dirty. So you're lucky you got one back, let alone you're not going to get the Iconics. They cried for 5 months. Everything they were on, they were crying because that was their dream, and you took away their dream. And then 4 months later, you're gonna be I know I tore your heart out, but can you come back anyway? So that probably wasn't going to happen. So you got Ronda, Bailey still recovering. So I don't believe we're going to see Bailey in the Rumble. If she does, awesome, but I don't think we'll see her. We also have, I don't know where I saw it. Maybe it was PW Insider, maybe it was Fightful. One of y'all did all the work, and I'm just talking about it. Kyrie, Sane, and Asuka. Definitely, I think Asuka could definitely be the one. But I think that Kyrie Sane comeback would be a huge pop. And now that there's no Nia Jax, I think she could safely enter the ring, which is probably something she wants to see. That's like 6 minutes. Good Lord. Okay. So then there's a AEW YouTube exclusive, kind of like the digital shorts that you see a lot on the digital shorts like you see from WWE, where there's that backstage interview post match. So it was a post match interview with Cody Rhodes after losing that phenomenal ladder match to Sammy Guevara. Yes, the one where the cutter was hit from out of nowhere. It was one of the best cutters I've ever seen by both men. The fact that Cody laid out and went belly to mat from that high, that dude's got balls, man. That was an incredible spot. Was very very that was very entertaining to say the least. So what a great match by those guys. They put on a hell of a match. Sammy Guevara is becoming Jeff Hardy crazy, and I'm okay with it. But so in his post match interview, he was saying that he's very big on the TNT title being like not a secondary title and being the title to that like everybody puts a legacy on, which I think is an awesome idea because this way it does make the TNT title feel a little bit more important than like a U.S. title or intercontinental title because the way it's defended and the way it's portrayed, you're making it sound like, oh, you didn't just get like the stepping stone title. You kind of like this title means its own amount of awesome, which is really really cool. Then they had he wound up saying that the Sean Ross Sapp reports, which was about a week or so ago, that he is working as a free agent and he does not actually have a contract with AEW right now, is very true. It is told that he is working on a handshake deal at the moment. He's not even on the payroll. So I'm assuming that also means he's not an EVP at the moment or he had to give up those duties. I'm not 100% sure. So, of course, now from now till Saturday night, we're going to listen and hear and watch and think to see if he shows up at the Rumble. I do not think anybody from AEW or AEW Light is going to show up to the Royal Rumble. If it did, it would be a cool look. But I don't think so. I don't think it's a thing. Sorry to burst the bubbles, but I don't think that's going to be a thing to worry about. And I believe I could have. Let's see, we have 9 minutes. All right. There's one other one we saw today from WrestleTalk.com stating that on the BT Sport WWE Instagram, they went through the possible, not that outrageous, was it like impossible, not that impossible returns at the Rumble. And obviously they showed people like Paige. And I believe it was like we had Paige, Undertaker, Cena, like the normals. But they did put on it the Rainmaker, Shinsuke Okada. Or not Shinsuke Okada, good lord. But they put Okada on there saying that what if he did? I don't know if Okada wants to make his debut in the Rumble. They said much like the AJ Styles one for Okada to make his WWE debut at the Rumble. That'd be huge for WWE, but I don't think it would be huge for Okada. Okada is the Rainmaker. Okada is a wrestler. I don't think sports entertainment is the realm he needs to be in. You're seeing what's happening with Kushida in NXT, and I don't see a lot of potential there for Kushida right now. It's as far as he can go as him with Jacket Time, and like he was a international star before this. So I don't think this is where you want Okada. I think Okada has a better chance with New Japan, working around with Impact and with AEW. I think that you're going to have better matches. You're going to have better those 5 stars, 6 stars, whatever, the classics, with a lot of guys. But if you go into the universe, the WWE universe, you are kind of trapped. You've trapped yourself officially from getting that kind of thing. So for getting those kind of matches because they don't let you work outside of their little bubble. So guys, I believe that is all the news I have for this week. So look out for some probably going to be Mondays. These things are going to get posted. This one's going to get posted today on Thursday, just because it has some Rumble news, and it makes no sense to give you Rumble teasers or Rumble spoilers after the Rumble happens. So again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Also, remember to look out for on this YouTube page. Please like, follow, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Me and Ryan are going to be putting up things at least 3 to 4 times a week, along with like little video game times. We're going to probably stream live a few times with Fortnite, Madden, NBA 2K, and such like that. So look forward to that stuff as well. But at least 3 times. You will catch us on Mondays with our news. You'll catch us Wednesday nights right after Dynamite with our Dynamite review. Please feel free to watch the Dynamite review from last night in the Danhausen debut / crazy ladder match. Also, we have the All Elite crate unboxings. We do that every time that they have one, which will be 4 in a year. So far, there is a Revolution crate and a full gear crate on there. Please feel free to watch those. Are pretty. We love doing those. They're so exciting. They're so fun to do because all AEW. So it's like we can mark out the way we want to. And also, we'll be doing Rampage on Friday nights, whether it's Ryan or me or both. You might see, but Friday nights you'll also be getting a Rampage review. So please tune in, guys. We promise we're going to make this a cool year. We're going to try our best to make everybody enjoy themselves while they're doing it. So I guess at this point I can just get the heck out of here because guess what? I still have work to do. Okay, this is my lunch. I spent my lunch with you guys. Now I got to go back to a computer and clickety click on it for the next 4 hours. So, guys, feel free to send me AEW action figures. If it looks like there's somebody I don't have, please send them. I still have a whole stack of them on the ground that need to be put up, but I wanted for this video to kind of look the start of the wall. This is the wall of Jericho, a little bit different than the wall of Jericho, but this is the wall of Jericho. Drink it in, guy. So from me, Jeff, and of course my co-host Ryan, this has been a couple of jars. We are out of here.